All right, let's get everybody start over. Let's start it over fresh. All right.
Okay, here's your thing.
All right, we got it. All right, so chess. What do you guys know about it?
I know. If like a white king was right here, you can attack.
Okay, so let's do it real quick. All right. This is the battlefield. Cool. This game is 3,500 years old. All right. Got it? At least 3,000 years people have been playing this game. All right. Now these pawns are your front line, like your little, like consider these like the Marines. Like if you think of these as the Marines.
And like this is the knight.
Yep, these are your Marines. So you're in battle. Does that make sense? So what are you trying to do in battle? You're trying to take the king. Once you take the king, you take everybody. Oh yeah, the king. That's the queen.
That's the queen.
So now the king, what's the king do? The king stands back here and he's giving orders. So that's why you're trying to get the king. Once you get the king, you get everybody. So if you get just the king on one move, you win.
Yeah. So if I got Kirk's king,
that's it. Game's over. So that's why I call it checkmate. Now in this game of war, you have all these. They're like your Marines. All right. The Marines are the first ones in, first ones to get engagement. All right. And then you have somebody like these guys. These are guys more like, what were the army? They can go straight in, straight any direction. And then you got these guys who are more like kind of like special forces. They can go a little bit. The thing about the knights is what?
Yeah.
The knight is the only one that can go what? Over other pieces.
Yeah. So like.
Yep.
We can
Got it? Does that make sense?
This.
All right. So now in this game, you're trying to use all these pieces to control the center of the board. You want to control the center of the battlefield so that you can get the king. That makes sense? All right, now let's get going. All right. So on a pawn on its first move can do what? Yep, a pawn can move 1 or 2 moves on its first move. So you can go 1 or you can go 2, but only on its first move. And pawns can only go straight. All right, so you go first. Perfect. So now you went 1 and she went 2. Does that make sense? All right, so let's go. Nope, so you can, on your first move, you can go 1 space or 2 spaces. After your first move, you can only move 1. Got it? So now, on your first move, watch. If she wanted to go there, on her first move, what should she have done? 2. Yeah, so on your first move, Brooke, you should have went here. Does that make sense? All right, so we'll make that correction. We'll say, let's pretend you did on your first move. That's her second move. Now you're on your third move. Go. So now, what's her strategy? She's running one of her troops up the side of the battlefield. So there. So now what she's going to do, she's going to stop you, because if she lets you get here, then what happens? Then one of these guys can capture. So that pawns can only capture diagonally. So if they're standing here like this, they just go and look at each other. So now she put that there to stop you from moving forward, so you can't attack her friend. All right? Cool. All right, now it's your move. Nope. So now a pawn can only move forward. So now you guys are stuck. You guys are like, what? You guys are here like having a conversation. So they're out here going, hey man, so what do you think about that king of ours? Yeah man, I don't know. Why are we out here on this battlefield on this hot day fighting each other? I don't know, man. I haven't eaten in 3 days. And the other one's like, yeah man, I don't even know who this king is. But they're on the battlefield looking at each other right on the front lines fighting each other. And the king's back here having turkey. All right, I'll take that. All right, so now it's your move. All right, so now on your first move, you can do what? You can move 1 or 2. Why wouldn't you move it 2? Okay, so watch. No, go back. We're teaching you. So I want you to move it 2. Okay, on your first move. Why? Because what's going on? Your friend over here goes, hey, I need some help. This person over here is standing in my face talking to me. So this other pawn, you're sending that up the board to help this pawn here. Does that make sense? Now it's your move. All right, so now what was the thought behind that? This is one of your soldiers. So you brought your soldier out, you brought him 1 space. So you're trying to control this part of the board, is that why? Okay, now if she brought this soldier out 2 spaces, what could have happened? You could have captured him, captured her soldier, put it in jail, and kept him. All right? All right, now it's your turn, Brooke. Oh. So see what happened? So you put your soldier there, and because she was diagonal, so once you take your finger off the piece, it's already done. So now she captured one of your soldiers. So now you have one soldier in jail over here on the other side by himself. Nobody to talk to.
I know what to do.
Your turn.
No, we have two.
Yep, perfect. Nope, can't go backwards. Always moving forwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they got it. Now you got to be careful because if you move forward, okay, go ahead, do your move, whatever you think's best. All right. Nope. Think a bunch of moves ahead. You have all these pieces. Take all of these pieces you have. You don't have to move that one. You can move any of these pieces that you want, any pawns or any of your knights, or even this guy. So think about maybe it's your turn. Maybe you want to attack on this side of the board to draw her troops away because they got this guy surrounded. That makes sense? So you want to maybe pull one of your pawns on the other side of the battlefield. There you go. Oh no, why not move it too? That makes sense? Yeah, on your first move, unless there's someone here like this one, you wouldn't move this guy too, because then you get captured. But this one's good. All right. So what's fair? Fair, okay. Fair goes 1, because if fair goes 2, you can capture. Your move. Yep, you can think about it. You have tons of pieces. Think about it. This guy can go all the way here. This guy can go here. This guy can go here. That's all the moves you have. You have a lot of moves.
1 move.
Okay, so this guy, a knight can go 2 spaces in 1 in any direction. So they can make an L. Does that make sense? So if you want to move your knight, let's say you'll put your knight right there. So now what? So now Brooke's knight's right here. What's that mean? That she can capture your pawn if you don't move your pawn. Now what's the problem? If you move your pawn, now her other soldier can capture your pawn. So now your pawn, so let's see what we got. Does that make sense? So now you brought your troops out and said, hey buddy, we're here. We're helping you. And now they're like, oh no. Yep. Is this a she or he? I couldn't remember.
She.
That's a she, this is a he?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So she's out here like, oh, thanks for showing up for me. So now it's your move. What do you want to do? Now, think about this. If you capture that guy right there, then his soldier can capture your guy. See that? So you got to think. If you want to move this guy, you can move him here, or you can move this piece here and sacrifice that guy. That makes sense? Cool. So it's your move. What do you think? What do you want to do? Whoa. But what happened? You put him right in danger. So you lost your knight. You lost one of your more power. Okay, so that makes sense? So you got to think ahead. You got to think, okay, if I go there, is she going to be able to capture? Now she's got a horse and one of your Marines hanging out in a prison. All right, your move. Next move.
Oh wait, you guys have a queen. I forgot. Yeah, you guys.
What are you thinking?
I just met that one. Why are these magnets?
So they don't fall off easy. Go ahead. Nope. Think about it. You got all these soldiers. What do you want to move? You can bring another big piece out. No. Let's bring your bishop out. Right to there. There. So now your bishop can attack that way. All right.
I won against Naomi. I won.
1-0. Reset. 1-0. Good move. All right, so now look what she did. So you have your troops over here. So she was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to stop you from moving forward. So now it's your move. Maybe bring that other knight out. Put this other knight into play. Yep, so the knight can go what? The knight can go here, or the knight can go here. Where do you want it to go? If it goes here, you're controlling more of the center of the board. If it goes here, you're still off on the edge. So where do you want to? You want to control the middle. So where do you think you should go? Yes. All right. Good move.
Alright. You guys only got 4? Yeah, behind you, Fiona. Fiona, behind you.
Nope. So come here.
Oh, wait, I haven't taken
So, so remember, while I watch you gotta watch it. You're gonna miss a move. So on this first, remember, you can only move here. You don't move him there because he can get taken. So we have this guy. Since she see how she moved this one. Now she opened it up. You could take her bishop. Look, you go and capture. But then if you do that, what's she gonna do? Her queen's gonna be like, boop. So you don't want to lose your bishop yet. So what do you think? What do you think? Oh, you know what? Go back. Here's what you did. Because you moved your knight. Now what can your knight do? Now, but think about this. When you go to capture somebody, you have to look all around the board. Are any enemies around here can get me? So when you go there, is there any enemies that can get you? And remember, the queen can go anywhere she wants. So look, so if you go here, her queen will come out and take you. If she wants, she might not do that move. So you got to think about it like that. So now, what other pieces do we have that we can put into play? That's called your rook. Great move. That's a great move. Good, very smart. Very smart. Okay, so now that was a good move because now you guys are starting to fight for the center of the board. Does that make sense? Very good move. All right. All right, let's see it. What you got? So you brought your knight into play. What can your knight? Your knight can do what? 2 and 1. So it can't take anybody right now, can it? Nope. It could take this guy, but then what happened? You would capture him. So it's good. Go ahead, make your move. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. No, go back. Okay, so why? So this, remember, this is your first move. So a pawn can move 1 or 2 space on the first move. So I'm going to let her move that, but you want to move it here, so that way she can't move forward and she can't capture you. All right, fair. Let's see it. Oh! Capture the knight. I didn't even see that.
Can this one touch that one?
Nope. But your queen can come out. So if you maybe, yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know you can bring. Oh, you know what I see? You can maybe, if you want, your bishop could get that pawn if you want. That's your bishop. Your bishop can go diagonally as many spaces as it can, but it can't go over anybody. So why don't you capture her pawn? That way you have, she has, her other prisoner has somebody to talk to. Oh, she got both your horses? Oh, it must smell over there in jail. Stinks like horses over there. All right, go. There you go. So remember, you want to try and control the board, but you're trying to attack that king. This king right here. That's a queen.
I'm not letting you use this point.
Nope, you have to go straight. Oh, now what can you do? Oh, you didn't think about it, did you, Fair? Nope. Look at your pawn. What can your pawn do? Now, but before you do it, look around and make sure. If I put my pawn there, can somebody else capture me? Nope. Looks like she's safe. Perfect. Uh-oh. 3 pawns to 2 knights and a pawn. Up, nope, no backwards. No backwards. The pawns can only move forward. So it's like the Marines. They only want the Marines to move one way. Let's go, let's go.
I stole my hand. Yeah, don't take your hand off. Put it back. Don't take your hand. I told them that it was going to take their hand off, but that's not. Yes.
It's true. It's true. Have you guys finished the game yet? What's the score?
I think we might. We have 9. They have. Yeah, they did 1 more.
No, has somebody won a game yet? A whole game? Oh, okay. What's the score? Let's go, let's go. All right, let's go. Nope. So that's the thing. A pawn can only capture diagonally. Why does it look like you guys are playing with each other?
We're just looking at it, see, so we I wish you were way more.
Yep. You can go diagonal. Nope. So see these light squares? So you have to stay on these squares when you go diagonal. But that's it. You can move it. Nope. Has to stay right here. Oh, I'm gonna help her because nobody saw this time. Whose move is it? Are you sure? Okay, go. Boom, got him. All right, Brooke, you ready? Brooke, you ready? Look at your bishop. Look at your bishop. All right. What piece can your bishop take right now? Nope. It has to stay on the brown. What piece can your bishop take right now? Which piece can you capture?
I'm hearing you. Hi, cheater.
It can go anywhere along this line. Oh, she took the queen. Your queen is, so that's the most powerful piece in the game. So now it's 2 pawns and 2 horses, 2 knights versus 3 pawns and a queen. That was a big move. Now I would, nope, go back. If you want, I would take that piece. I would capture it for taking your queen with the king. Yep, yeah, there you go. So you lost it. So you see how what did you do there? You sacrificed one of your troops, like for the queen. Cool. Let's do it. No, go back. So remember, every move you do, what do you got to think? I got to think, if I move to that square, am I in danger from anybody, anywhere? You got to look all over the board. Yeah, so right there. All right, so let's do it again. Let's try again. Your bishop over here is still hanging out. Nope. So the bishop can go, this is called your bishop. So your bishop can go it has to stay on the white in a diagonal straight line. It could, but you'll probably lose it because her king will take it. But that's a good point. So right now, if you don't move that one, she's going to take it on the next move. So you have to move that somewhere. I don't know if I would do that because then you lose it. So maybe hide her back there. So now she's out of danger. Cool. See what you got, Fair. Oh, Fair. That would have been fair. That would have been cool. So now look where you guys are at. So now look at the board. Look at the board. So now you have a battle. So when you move this piece out of danger, you now have 2 rooks staring down the battlefield, looking at each other, and anyone could run the other one over at any time. So does that make sense? So Fair, it's your move, right? Nope, Fair, it's your move. So Fair, you think this move, they can take each other out at any time. Cool? But think about this. If you don't take her out, think about this. If she doesn't take you out on this move, let's say she does this, you can take her out and the knight can't get her. So then you can take that one out. So Farah almost has to take that one out, but what's the risk? If she takes this one out, what happens? Then your bishop takes her. So right now, she's either definitely going to lose it and maybe lose that piece and that piece to this guy, or she sacrifices this one and takes it out right now. What do you think she should do? Fair. Your choice. Yep, she did it. Your piece. There you go. So now, what do you want to do? Yep. Say, hey, get out of my backfield. Nope. So remember, you can go here or here.
No.
Got it. Now, here's the trick. If you can get a pawn to this row, you get your queen back. If you get this pawn to that square, you get 2 queens. Right? But if you move it there, the bishop's going to take it, so be careful.
Okay, it's your turn.
Like, I would not move it forward if I would use it. I didn't think so.
Yeah, the horse.
What are you thinking?
Because the horse. No, you can't. You move that.
So now there's not a lot of places you can move that. Risky. Does that make sense? You gotta move. Let's go. Yep, you can move that one. Because that's the only safe move you have. You can move that one or you can move the queen out. Yep. So you could move that one there and then threaten that piece. How about that? All right, your turn, Farrah. Let's see what you got. Nope. So remember, most likely on her next move, that she's going to take your pawn. So you got to think, what can I maybe do? Still no win over there? All right, we're playing speed chess till the next round.
What's speed chess? Yeah, we are. Because I already
Let's
know
go.
the way you're going to win. It's like speed. You have to do it 10 flaps.
Fiona seems pretty confident. Let's go. All right,
Yeah, because they got one more than us.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so we got.
We just went first.
Make your move though. I'm gonna put you guys on speed chess if you're not gonna finish a game. Come on.
I am making it.
What you got? What's the best move? Fair, your turn.
How do we make it right? How do we do checkmate?
Ooh, what are you gonna do? Great move. That's it. Good job. All right, Fair, your turn. Go. Oh, all right. Now, that was an interesting move. You can. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, if that's what you want to do. All right.
Are you not allowed to hug it? You're only supposed to hug yourself. It's like night. You don't like our team. No. They joined our team. No.
Who won? Who won?
Not yet. They're not making.
Come on, come on.
They're just talking to their palms.
Yeah, because she
Let's go.
I don't know that much.
Nope, nope, nope. What can you do? What can you do?
1, 2, 3.
All right, let's go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can make all.
She still got your queen though. The queen can do just about anything.
So if I get a pawn right here, I can?
What?
So if I get one,
If you get a pawn in that back row, you get your queen back. Nope, it can move one, but then you'll take it. She'll take it. So why don't you start? You should start just. You should start maybe just being more aggressive with your queen. So move your queen here, and then you can take either one of those. Go Fair. Go. See that? So now she's got to decide. Now you can still take it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. Did you forget? The king was there?
Now we have 11 pawns. We have 11 people.
So, PS, you have